Welcome back, wrestling fans. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about journeys in modern WWE women's wrestling, the rise, reign, and relentless confidence of Tiffany Stratton. From a glitter-covered debut to championship gold, Tiffany's story is more than just about wins, it's about evolution, controversy, and undeniable star power. So, let's break down the belts, and explore the reign of the self-proclaimed center of the universe, Tiffany Stratton. Chapter 1. The sparkle that started it all. When Tiffany Stratton first appeared on WWE television, fans weren't sure what to make of her. With her dazzling outfits, expensive taste, and unapologetic confidence, she instantly stood out from the rest. But what many underestimated was her athletic background and raw drive to dominate. Tiffany wasn't just a glamorous character, she was an elite gymnast before joining WWE. Her precision, flexibility, and explosive power came from years of dedication to athletic excellence. The moment she transitioned to professional wrestling, that background became her biggest weapon. From the start, Tiffany knew exactly who she was, confident, cocky, and ready to own the spotlight. Her early promos were filled with lines like, "I don't chase dreams, I manifest them." Fans rolled their eyes at first, but soon, she made everyone take notice. Chapter 2. NXT, The Rise of a Diamond. Tiffany Stratton's journey truly took shape in NXT, where she began sharpening her in-ring craft. Initially, she was viewed as a character act, but match after match, she proved that her in-ring skill set was no joke. Her athleticism turned heads, her cartwheels, moonsaults, and fast-paced offense quickly became fan favorites. And behind the pink gear and glitter, there was a fierce competitor who could adapt to any opponent. By mid-2023, Tiffany had earned a massive opportunity, the NXT Women's Championship. And when the spotlight hit, she delivered one of the most impressive performances of her young career. That night wasn't just a title win, it was a statement. Tiffany Stratton had arrived as a main event player. From promos to ring psychology, she looked and sounded like a complete superstar. The fans started to shift, some still booed her arrogance, but others couldn't help but cheer her rise. After all, confidence is magnetic, and Tiffany had plenty of it. Chapter 3. From NXT Gold to Main Roster Glory. Every NXT champion faces one big question: what's next? For Tiffany, the answer came sooner than expected. Her move to SmackDown was one of the most anticipated debuts in recent women's division history. WWE made sure it was big: bright lights, a glamorous entrance, and a confident strut that screamed, "I belong here." But making it to the main roster is one thing, thriving there is another. Many NXT stars struggled to find their footing in the big leagues, but Tiffany wasn't one of them. She blended right in, instantly becoming a highlight in every segment she appeared in. Her interactions with stars like Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, and Bayley showed that Tiffany wasn't intimidated, she was inspired. Each time she stepped into the ring, she brought that signature mix of athleticism and arrogance that made her stand out. And then came the opportunity that would define her main roster run, the WWE Women's Championship picture. Chapter 4. The Road to the WWE Women's Championship. The women's division was at a boiling point. With stars like Io Sky, Becky Lynch, and Bayley dominating headlines, Tiffany Stratton had to fight her way through fierce competition to earn her shot at gold. Her rise wasn't immediate, it was strategic. Tiffany played the long game, picking her battles wisely, delivering big matches, and cutting confident promos that made fans believe she was the future of the division. When she finally earned her championship opportunity, the stage was massive, a premium live event under the brightest lights. Fans doubted her again, saying she was too new, too flashy, or not ready. But once that bell rang, Tiffany silenced every critic. Her performance that night was pure star-making magic. The crowd witnessed not just a great match, but a defining moment: Tiffany Stratton capturing the WWE Women's Championship. As the referee raised her hand and the gold shimmered around her waist, Tiffany looked straight into the camera and mouthed, "Told you so." That clip instantly went viral. Chapter 5. The reign begins. With the championship around her waist, Tiffany Stratton's world changed overnight. Now, she wasn't chasing glory, she was defending it. Her reign began with all the flair you'd expect: custom pink title plates, glamorous entrances, and headline-making promos. But she also backed it up in the ring. Tiffany defended her title against veterans and rising stars alike, including show-stealing matches that proved her versatility. Each defense showed a new layer of her character, determination, adaptability, and the ability to perform under pressure. But it wasn't all glamour. With championship gold comes constant scrutiny. Every move was watched, every promo analyzed. Some fans claimed she relied too much on her persona, while others praised her for reviving entertainment in women's wrestling. And through it all, Tiffany just smiled, confident, composed, and unapologetic. Chapter 6. Rivalries and Redemption. A champion is only as great as her rivals, and Tiffany's reign was full of them. Her heated feud with Iyo Sky brought out the best of both athletes, mixing high-flying chaos with storytelling brilliance. Their back-and-forth matches drew rave reviews from fans and critics alike. Then came clashes with established legends like Bayley and Becky Lynch, matches that tested her toughness and maturity as a performer. Tiffany's ability to hold her own against women who had defined the division proved that she was more than just hype. But perhaps the most emotional rivalry came from a younger competitor, Roxanne Perez. Both had come through NXT, both had something to prove, and both wanted to define the next generation of women's wrestling. Their rivalry symbolized the passing of the torch, or perhaps, the fight to seize it. Chapter 7. The Challenges of Stardom. Behind the camera, Tiffany Stratton's rise wasn't just about matches, it was about momentum management. WWE superstars often face a unique kind of pressure, balancing fame, performance, and constant fan expectations. Tiffany embraced that pressure with poise. On interviews and social media, she presented herself as the same confident, composed star fans saw on TV. But even she admitted in one backstage segment, "The spotlight can burn, but it's the only place I belong." Her transparency made fans appreciate her even more. She wasn't just playing a character, she was living her dream and fighting to stay on top. Chapter 8. A Champion's Legacy in Progress. Today, Tiffany Stratton's WWE Women's Championship reign is more than just a title run, it's a symbol of the new era. She represents the fusion of athleticism, glamour, and storytelling. In a world where wrestling constantly evolves, Tiffany brings a unique flavor, the confidence of a superstar who knows her worth. Her reign isn't the longest, nor the most decorated, but it's impactful. She's inspired a generation of young fans who see that strength doesn't have to mean sacrificing style, and that confidence can be both powerful and empowering. Every champion leaves a legacy, and Tiffany's is still being written. But one thing is clear, she's no longer just the new girl. She's a bona fide main event player. Chapter 9. The Future of Tiffany Stratton. As WWE continues to evolve, Tiffany Stratton's story is far from over. With her momentum, charisma, and talent, she could become one of the defining stars of her generation. Will she hold the Women's Championship again? Almost certainly. Will she headline WrestleMania someday? Fans already believe she can. In many ways, Tiffany's story reflects the evolution of women's wrestling itself, a blend of athleticism, character, and resilience. Her journey shows that confidence, when backed by hard work, can turn any doubter into a believer. As Tiffany often says, pretty, powerful, perfect. A motto that perfectly defines her championship era. Outro music fades in, and that's the full breakdown of Tiffany Stratton's WWE Women's Championship journey, from debut to dominance. Whether you love her or love to hate her, one thing's for sure, Tiffany Stratton is the definition of a modern-day superstar. If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button, subscribe for more wrestling news and breakdowns, and tell us in the comments, do you think Tiffany Stratton deserves another run as champion?